Well, yesterday play was stopped because of the weather. So I found this, I think it's a tracker, it's a GPS. The screen looks a bit naff, it was soaking wet, inside and out. It's in the glove compartment, still a little bit of moisture I think. And this I believe is the receiver. There's also another one on the bonnet which I'll show you in a minute. I was going to try this out for a few days and see if it works. It'd be great if it does. If it doesn't, I'll try and get a replacement if they're still available to keep it as original. But I'd much prefer to sort this out. The circuit board looks okay, but there aren't any carburetors on this, so I don't know too much about it. I've got the seats out. If you can see them, a bit too dark to put the light on. Seats are out, can't see them. This is the plaque that was put in front of it, and it had a little tent at Goodwood. And this was the board that was outside. I'm glad I've got that. It's just something that shows it was there. I've got the old logbook with all the old English logbook, the old grey one. Yeah, it's all good stuff. And we go outside. There's some old Morris Minor wheel cylinders, master cylinders. Trying to get them out, other bits and pieces from this Morris Minor. My birds waiting to go out. No chickens anymore, they all got eaten by the fox. And here we are, so it's cleaned out now. I've taken the spark plugs out, put in WD-40 in the pistons, and I put the spark plugs back in and I allow that to soak for a while. Front on this side isn't too bad. I can't see any rust on that wing, except that bit at the front. There's this bit here, which is pretty easy to do. I found this inside, lovely. Fortunately, a lot of it's on that tunnel housing. The brake pedals were seized and the clutch one fell off. That's actually welded onto the spindle. That can be re-welded. And I'm soaking, and I put some heat on that to try and free it, but I didn't want to damage that rubber on the master cylinder, because the master cylinder, going by that rubber, I think might be okay. The seals on the inside are all good, all around these points here. It's rusted, but it's okay, it's still strong. Same in the back here, plenty of rust to be cleaned off, but it's just where water's been laying over the years. So it can all be cleaned up and sorted out. Got quite a nice little design in the dirt on the bonnet. Back is the same. If you can see it, the usual place they go around here, they rust out. But this one's nice and solid. As is the bottom of the boot, inside and out. You can see that. And then we get round the other side. We've got another hole here. I'm not quite sure what to do. I don't like to disturb these wings, because I don't like to disturb these fillets, these rubber fillets, insets, whatever you call them. So I might just try and loosen this wing down here, pull it out up to about there, and get in there and weld. Underneath that's solid. Here, something's gone on. Anyway, that's not too much of a problem to weld a bit in there. This side, again, it's all in all the important parts, all solid, rusty but solid. Seals are okay. More holes here, but again that's that tunnel, so that can be replaced. The body pan on this side is okay. There was one hole here, but that's easy enough to do. And I found in here this stuff, which makes it all very personal. You know, if you're going on a London Dakar trip, or anywhere else, Mongolia or anywhere, I'll not take a map. And that's got 207 on it, so it might not have gone to Dakar. This is a nice little trophy, London Dakar World Cup 7205. And also, the thing that we must never forget to take wherever we go, a roll of blue paper. Right, the spare wheel, as you can see, that's got a combination lock on it. I don't know the combination. I have to get in touch with Tony and try and get hold of that. So there we are. I think that's about it today. A little bit of progress has been made. I'm going to carry on with it today as long as the weather lets me. I've got some spare parts arriving for one of my other miners today, so I might get on with that, then that car's usable. But I would like to get that freed up. Let's see, solid there. I'd like to get that freed up, then I know what I'm doing with the brakes. I can weld on the clutch pedal, no problem. Take out that tunnel, try and find another tunnel. May repair this one, just depends on the cost of them. Don't like spending money if I have to, especially I've got some metal here and a welder. And then once the brakes and clutch is free, get some hoses from for the engine. They're all perished. It's strange really, because on these it says Kevlar, so you expect them to last for ages, but the old hoses seem to last a lot longer. Anyway, see you later.